Hosea 1 and 10. Shalom, Mark. Hosea 1 and 10.
Hosea 1 and 10. So Hosea, what you say?
Hosea 1 and 10.
Yeah, Hosea 1 and 10.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, this is the book of Hosea.
Hey, Elder, whenever y'all ready.
Okay, fine.
This will be my last scripture right here.
Hey, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come.
And it reads, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in all the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Right, because they're not calling us the Lord's people right now. They're calling us African Americans.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
That's right. In the same place we found out that we was the real Jews, the Israelites, God's chosen people, man. All right? And we found out that the so-called white man is not a Jew. He's an Edomite, right? He's going into slavery, man. One more scripture, Revelation, yeah, get that and you get Exodus 21 to 16.
Book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9.
Bring it
out. I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
That's right. 21:16. This is it for us.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 16.
Now this is in the law right here, read.
And he that stealeth a man,
right, because the white man, he believes in the Torah, read.
And selleth him,
read.
Or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
So we say the white man's hand. Had any plans, right?
Brother Dan Isla, H.O.I. Buffalo.
Gun.
Alright. We're here in the Windy City today.
Gun.
You know what I'm saying? To bring out this mighty word, man. For Yahweh JESHURRN.
Gun.
Right? So first we gotta give double honors to our elders here at H.O.I. You know what I'm saying? Some salutations to all the brothers and sisters that's laboring in this truth on the four corners of the earth that come in week in and week out. And push this word, man. You know, so without further ado, we're gonna get right into it, man. Give me Isaiah 51 and 20.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 20.
Good.
Thy sons have fainted. Thy lie at the head of all the streets.
So our sons have fainted, man. We got people out here in Chicago, man. They into that drill, man. They ready to drill their own brothers, man. We got our sisters out here on the pole, man. All right? Our elders sprung out on drugs and all that. Go ahead,
As a wild bull in the net.
So they just like the wild bull in the net, man. They untameable, man. They crazy as hell. You can't control them. Go ahead,
They are full of fury of the Lord.
They full of fury, man. Go ahead.
The rebuke of thy God.
They don't want to hear the rebuke of the Lord, man. When we come around, they scatter like roaches, man. Right? If we was out here with a dice game, or we had some sisters out here ready to twerk, it'll be full out here, man. But yet we bringing out the mighty word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. It's just a few of us, right? Go ahead,
Verse 21. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine.
Go ahead,
Thus saith the Lord thy God, and thy God that pleadeth thy cause of his people, behold, I have taken out of thy hand of the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
Our people, they spoiled, man. And since they don't want to hurt us and serve the Lord and keep the law, statutes, and commandments, we got to serve our enemy, man. Read on.
And in nakedness.
And then, hey, man, everything we do, we got to go get it from our oppressor, man. When we want something to drink, who do we holler at? When we got to go get dressed up, when we need anything, And in nakedness and in thirst, who do we turn to, man? Go ahead.
And in the want of all things, he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he has destroyed thee.
Hey, man, he had a yoke of iron upon your neck until he have destroyed us, man. Now our sisters is walking around with weave on, man. Right? Now we got a bunch of homosexual men. They put the yoke of iron on our body until it has destroyed us, man. Now we walking around envying the oppressor, man. Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. So we got to come back to the Lord, man. Because our people, they robbed and they spoiled, man. Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Read on.
He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso bringeth a hedge.
Hey, he who diggeth a pit shall fall into it, man. And our people dig pits all the time, man. They sign their soul to the rap industry. That's a pit, man. Politics, that's a pit, man. Christianity, that's another pit, man. Go ahead,
He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whosoever breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him.
Hey, man, and they out here dealing in the dope game, man. They sitting up in the trap house, man. So the serpent is ready to bite, man. That's why our people overpopulate the prison houses, man. Because they Scottish children and they a backsliding nation, man. So the Most High is using the so-called white man and these other nations to whoop us, man. Pretty much, he's the belt, man. Bring it until we straighten up, right? Go ahead,
Whosoever removeth stones shall be hurt therewith, and he that cleaveth wood shall be in dangers thereby.
Give me Job 5 and 12, verse 22. And that's why we got to come out here and speak the gospel, man. Right? Because this is the true gospel, man. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 22. And they all bear him witness and wonder at the gracious words which prophesied out of his mouth. And they said, is this not Joseph's son? And he said unto them, you will surely say unto the proverb, physician, heal thyself, whatsoever we have heard done in Capernaum.
So we coming out to do the same thing Yahweh Bashim House. We coming out here to do the same thing Yahweh H.O.I did, man. We trying to help our people heal themselves, man. Right? Go ahead.
Do also here in thy country. And he said, verily I say unto you, no prophet is accepted in his own country.
But we're not accepted in our own country, man. They despise us for coming out here and trying to wake up our people. We come out here and try to lift up the weak, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 25. But I tell you of a truth, many windows were in Israel in the days of Elias.
Give me Ezekiel chapter 37. Start at 10.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me.
So we're going to come out here and prophesy as the Lord commanded us to do, man. We don't give a damn about what nobody got to say, man. We that exceedingly mighty army, man. We got to do whatever the Lord commanded us to do.
That's right.
Go ahead,
And the breath came into them, and they lived.
And we trying to blow breath into the dead, man. This truth is the breath, man.
That's right.
Right? We're trying to breathe life into you. Go ahead.
And stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
And once you receive this truth, you're going to stand upon your feet and you're going to become a part of this great army, man.
Come.
Go ahead,
Verse 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
And see these dry bones out here? The ones that you see trotted down? Those are the house of Israel, man.
That's right.
We the ones that's caught up in all the madness, man. Right? Go ahead.
Behold, they say, our bones are dry, and our hope is lost.
Hey,
we
man,
are cut off from our
dead,
parts.
Man. They spiritually dead, man. They ain't got no faith, man. They ain't got no faith. They don't have no belief in the Lord to where they want to believe in a so-called man. They rather follow the commandments of man than follow the commandments of the Lord, man. They rather wear the mask instead of the fringes, man.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12, therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus say the Lord Yahweh
We
God.
got to come out here and say, thus saith the Lord, man. Whether it's the coronavirus going on, whether brothers want to be out here blood and cripping it, whether we ain't invited on the block, we still going to come out here and preach the gospel, man.
That's right.
Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel.
And he going to bring us up out of those graves, man. Because our people spiritually dead out here. And once we come back and start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and put our faith back in the Lord, the Most High going to return us back to our land, man.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I thought you said you had something. Go ahead.